Welcome to the 5-Minute English Vocabulary Podcast. My name is Herbert Lee, and I'll be your host. Now you can easily improve your vocabulary without memorizing long lists of boring words, and still develop a powerful command of English. You'll learn the origin of words, or etymology, told as easy-to-remember stories. You'll also hear some jokes, and learn some idioms as well. Episode 28, Chinese Food Words in English, Part 3. Hi, in today's episode we're talking about Chinese food words that came into the English language. In this episode, you're going to learn Chinese words that came into English by word of mouth. Literally, word of mouth. From Chinese food moving around the world. Next up, we have a few popular Chinese dishes whose names have become part of the English language. Chow mein. Now, who doesn't love a good chow mein? Well, the origin of this word is pretty straightforward. It comes from the Toisanese chow mein, meaning fried noodles. Lo mein. Following on from chow mein, we have another popular noodle dish, lo mein. This word comes from the Cantonese, lo mein, which means stirred noodles. However, it's important to note that although the name is the same, an American Chinese lo mein is a very different dish from the original Cantonese one. In China, lo mein can be seen as a dry soup noodle, with the soup and other ingredients served on the side. Bok choy. Bok choy, a leafy green vegetable with white stems, can be found at Chinese stores or large grocery stores. It's a common ingredient in Asian cuisine. The word comes from bok choy, meaning white vegetable. Kung Pao chicken. Have you ever had Kung Pao chicken? Kung Pao chicken is a type of Chinese dish. This spicy dish originates from Sichuan province in southwestern China and traditionally uses Sichuan peppercorns. In Mandarin, it's called Gong Bao Ji Ding. Gong Bao means palace guard. Legend has it that this dish was the favorite of a famous palace guard in ancient China. Chop suey. Another American Chinese dish. Chop suey is a mixed vegetable dish you can order at Chinese American restaurants. It comes from chop suey, meaning mixed pieces. For example, you might see pork chop suey or vegetable chop suey listed on a menu. Although this is where the name comes from, this dish is actually thought to be invented by Chinese Americans. But some people do believe it originated from a similar dish popular in the Toisan district that was then brought over by Chinese immigrants. Let's look at a common Chinese cooking utensil, the wok. A wok is a stir-fry pan used for cooking. The word comes from the Cantonese wok, which means pan. Dim sum. Last on our list of English words borrowed from the names of Chinese dishes, we have the all-important dim sum. Dim sum are small, appetizer-like dishes of food served for brunch at Chinese restaurants. There are a large variety of dim sum, including meat dishes, vegetarian dishes, cakes, and pastries. Dim sum comes from dim sum. It translates literally as touch the heart, perhaps because of the dish's small, attractive quality. Within the category of dim sum, there are a few popular dim sum dishes that have also made their way into the English language. Char siu bao, Cantonese style of barbecued pork bun. Ha gao, shrimp dumplings. siu mai, pork dumplings. When you have dim sum, you can also order wonton. Wonton are Chinese meat-filled dumplings, usually served in a soup, sometimes accompanied by noodles. The name comes from wonton, which means irregular pasta. There's a restaurant in Guangzhou that has 350 kinds of dim sum, and they serve 5 rounds of dim sum every day. So that wraps up our episodes on Chinese food words in English. Come back next week. We'll be doing 2 special editions on Christmas vocabulary. This is Herbert Lee saying bye for now.